BMF is back on. Wow, that mic went right to my mouth. Pause. Anyway, it is no Raising Canaan, but it is something to watch, right? Whatever. So we start off with Meech and Terry running around in Mexico. Meech gets almost unalive based on a snake bite, and they do pretty much like voodoo or witchcraft or whatever. They have like a spiritual person bring him back. Now he had to take out a bird's life in order to bring him back. So Terry's like, yo, this is demonic. Meech is like, I don't care. Because I was trying to figure out what the hell happened in Mexico. So I'm guessing that's foreshadowing Meech and Terry's relationship this season. It's by all means anything goes. And Terry's like, no, anything does not go. However, Terry was playing games in the beginning. He was so pissed off at Meech, and nobody listens to Terry ever. They really pushing it with Lucille and Charles. Charles comes back home and he visits from tour. But she treats him like the ugly stepson. Don't you get my door? The bell's ringing. I guess anybody in the house could answer that door, but Charles better not answer this door. You might be staying here, but you don't live here.
Please, I'm trying to get ready for my interview. It is. But it's my house, Charles.
Here. Don't worry about it.
And I'm like, damn, really, Lucille? We gotta prove dominance this way? Don't get that door. How about Lucille gets the door and it's for something she can't afford to pay for? Now, Charles, I'm disappointed in you. He sees this and he gets up and pays for it. I wouldn't have paid for shit. I'd have sat my ass right there and watched Susie Homemaker figure this out. But I guess he still has his old-fashioned values. It's baby girl's birthday. Mind you, they got a cake that the girl don't even like. Lucille does nothing for nobody else but gets what she wants. She's like, I don't care. I like vanilla or whatever flavor it was. Terry gets Nicole a nice little tennis necklace. And Lucille about to take that too, talking about that's too expensive for her. And I'm like, Lucille, if you don't stop taking shit out of everybody else's faces and mouths, please calm down. Lucille gets offered to be a preacher at church. And I said, thank God, because this girl needs something to do with her life. I get it. You gave yourself to the Lord, because we know you spend more time in that church than with your family, because you don't even like your family halfway. So please go. So the lady's like, oh, well, you got to interview tomorrow. And it happens to be Nicole's graduation day. And I'm like, damn, they really could have moved it up or moved it back. But I guess it didn't interfere with Nicole's day. But Nicole is going to explode, because I just kept watching the way everybody treated her except Terry and Meech. So something is definitely going to be brewing in Nicole. And I think in Nicole, because I'm like, I still think she's going to get pregnant. We don't know. Oh, how about Jay Pusha owes Terry money? Whoa, no. Jay Pusha owes Meech money and Terry's trying to collect. And Terry and Jay Pusha is like, listen, I don't do business with everybody else. I'm not coming out there and it ain't Meech. Meech is the one I originally did the deal with. That's the only person I do business with. You gotta love the loyalty, especially since we know Terry actually snitches on the phone and shit like that. I guess they'd rather deal with one person and one person only. Don't put my name in nothing, Terry. I'm just saying, Terry trying to get control. So he tells his man, yo, go get Jay Pusha and bring him to me, because he gotta respect me. Because just because Meech ain't not here, he not gonna give me the money. And it's not like Jay Pusha spent the money. Jay Pusha is like, listen, when Meech get back, I'm gonna give it to Meech. This ain't touching nobody else's hands but Meech. Terry, have a seat. It's funny because Markeisha comes to see him later, and Markeisha wants to go into business, and because Terry is concerned about what other people think, Markeisha is definitely a hustler, and there's plenty of other people not to trust, but I probably would have trusted her over a lot of my mans in them. She probably would have been more loyal to him. Anyway, Lamar is back, and they must have did it because y'all got tired. Y'all did not like the season where Lamar and B Mickey was not in it, so they said, let me give these people something, because we got a whole bunch of can't act actors in this place, so let's give them the few that we do have that can act. Lamar starts off singing because he has gotten clean. I guess he got arrested and they threw him in a program and he took it seriously, and now he's clean and he's singing and stuff like that. That didn't last too long, but we gonna go in So Markeisha is going to get herself some product. That's why I'm like, you know what, Terry, you might as well had just been eating off of Markeisha. But Markeisha is going to get in the game on her own. So there's a girl that used to date one of the big players that has product. Now, Boom told Markeisha, it's okay, you can meet up with him and do your thing. So Markeisha goes, gets the number from the girl, and now Markeisha is going to hook up stuff on her own. Meech, we ain't seen Meech come back since we seen him in Mexico. Now, Meech comes in to Nicole's graduation party and gives her a car. Very nice. However, Terry and Meech was not speaking, and we trying to figure out what the hell happened, which I told you in the beginning what happened. So, B. Mickey stopped by, and he's got a cute little baby, but the baby is sick. And I felt so bad for them. Meech and Terry don't got nothing for B. Mickey, which in the real world, I wouldn't blame him. But since we on TV world, I mean, please forgive him. So, I like when y'all are friendly somewhat. So, nobody could get hands on Jay Pusha in Louisiana. However, Jay Pusha came up here. Now, Jay Pusha is cooler than a mug because Terry's like, oh, I gotta go. So, Terry goes to his store and Jay Pusha's sitting there. Now, I'm like, Terry locks the door, boom, boom. And I'm like, wow, Jay Pusha does not have a fear or care in the world. He's like, oh, how much you make out of this restaurant? And I'm just like, dude, did you not see them lock the door? Like, he is too cool for a person that is about to get hands on. But that's because Meech was coming in. Now, apparently, Terry didn't deliver the message, don't let Meech in. So Terry think he got this little operation going on, and Meech come in the door, and everybody, oh, hey, Meech, and Terry about to say, don't open the door. Stop telling people what not to do. They take orders from your brother, not really you, guy. So Meech walks in there and is like, hey, what's up? Now Terry looked like a deer caught in headlights because he wanted to show out on Jay Pusha, and now he can't. Because his brother is calling the shots and he's like, no, dudes, that's not happening. Terry and Meech get into a fight. Terry pulls out a knife on Meech, and then everybody's like, oh, wait. Yo, y'all really was trying to take each other out. Y'all don't got love for each other at all. Now, Lucille could go on with herself because she got the pastor's position. Good. We knew she was going to get that anyway. She did need it. I ain't going to lie. She dedicated. Now, at the end, Omar comes back and he opens up, ready to take these dudes out. But B. Mickey comes and saves the day because I was like, oh, grand opening, grand closing. But cartoon character, I know, Detroit King says cartoon character, but come on. This BMF do be playing cartoon character moves. Lamar gets up and he's gone, getting shot with a tech and all. Whatever. Anyway, yo, what do y'all think about it? Like I said, Raising Kanan is my thing. This is something to pass time. How did y'all enjoy this episode? Did it start off with a bang for y'all, or could it have done a little bit of work? They still got the men against the woman with this Lucille and Charles thing, because I guess at the end of the day, that's the only thing stimulating going on. Anyway, it's Amina Seen It. I'll see you guys later.